What is up, everybody? It's your boy Patty, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to absolutely sweep competitive in TCG using this Ninetales and Moltres EX deck. So how does this deck work? Well, you're going to mainly be using Vulpix and Ninetales, and then Moltres, with Farfetch'd in there too. So the whole point of this deck is to use Inferno Dance and just build as much energy up onto your Vulpix as you can. Now, obviously, some things might happen and you might not get your Ninetales in there fast enough. Well, that's why you keep putting your fire energy on your Moltres. That way you can just hit them with the Heat Blast over and over. Now, if you need to retreat your Moltres, that's where the X speeds come in. Because you can just use them, or use one or two of them, get your Vulpix Ninetales in there, and just smack the crap out of your opponent. It is an easy working deck, and let me show you guys how it works. Alright, so we got in here, we're going second. That's awesome. Going second is always what you want. And just like that, you know that this deck works.
Okay, all jokes aside, let's get into the next one.
Alright, so we got in here, and we're going second. That's awesome. Alright, so we have our Vulpix and we got our Meowth. Okay, so we're going to start Meowth. We'll put Vulpix in the back. We're just going to spam Payday until we get Moltres. Now, the nice thing is we put up both of our professors' research right here. So we can use those. That'll definitely help. Alright, so he's running a Mewtwo Gardevoir deck, I would assume. Definitely not fun to go up against, but definitely beatable. Alright, so it's our turn. We got another Vulpix. That's awesome. Now we're going to use a Professor's Research. See if we can get an X-Speed and Moltres. That's Farfetch'd and Ninetales. Okay, so we're just going to put an energy on Meowth and use Payday. Alright, there's our Moltres. So we'll put Moltres in our bench. We'll retreat Meowth into Moltres. Alright, there's our X-Speed. So we'll put Moltres here. We'll evolve a Vulpix into Ninetales. We're going to retreat Meowth into Moltres. And then we're going to use Inferno Dance. So now what we want is 3 heads. We're not going to get that. We'll probably get 1 or 2. But 3 is ideal. Alright, so we got ourselves 2 heads. Awesome. We're going to put both of those onto our Ninetales here. So already we can use Flamethrower. But we're going to wait a little bit because there's really not a whole lot we can do here. We're just going to build up energy on our Moltres and Ninetales. And we're going to wait to switch out our Moltres until he's scaring us. Like, it would not be safe to keep Moltres in. But as long as he doesn't attack with anything else, he can't kill us yet. So again, he can't damage us unless he starts putting stuff onto his Mr. Mime. So we should be good for now. We're going to use our other professor's research. We got a hand scope and a red card. So now we're just going to use Inferno Dance again. Hoping for 3 heads. We got ourselves no heads. Okay. I see how it is, game. Not exactly ideal here. So he's just building up energy onto that Mewtwo. And what he's going to do is he's going to retreat the Mr. Mime into the Mewtwo next turn and do 120 damage to our Moltres. Luckily, that's not anywhere near enough to kill. Actually, that's pretty close to killing, but it's not enough to kill. So what we can do is we can either force him into switching into something else right now, or we can just keep building stuff up on our Moltres and Ninetales. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to just use Inferno Dance one more time. We got ourselves 1, 2, 3 heads. Awesome. Exactly what we wanted. So now Ninetales is a powerhouse. 5 energies. Exactly what we wanted. So what we're going to do is we're going to retreat our Moltres into Ninetales. What he's going to do is he's going to bring in the Mewtwo. If I had 2 Sabrinas in my hand, I only have 1 right now. But I would have forced him to swap into the Golurk, but I have a feeling he's not going to do that, just because that's 4 energy to retreat. What we're going to do is use our Sabrina, because now he's going to bring in either the Mewtwo or the Jinx. And ideally, we want him to bring in the Mewtwo. Alright, so there's the Jinx. We're just going to kill it. Well, we're not going to kill it yet, but we will kill it. He's going to retreat into the Mewtwo, most likely. We're just going to kill off the Jinx. I should have put an energy on the Ninetales. Oh well, Jinx is dead. We got ourselves our first point. So now the Mr. Mime's in here. He's gonna start building up either on the he might keep building onto the Mewtwo, to be honest with you. So if we could get another Sabrina, that would help amazingly. And surprisingly, I don't think he's running Gardevoir in here. Because I haven't seen one. I also haven't seen a Mewtwo EX. Alright, here's the Mewtwo. Mewtwo's gonna do 120, which is not enough to kill. And so now what we're gonna do is use our X speed. We're gonna get our Moltre out of here. Just put more energy on him. And then we're going to use Flamethrower. So his Mewtwo can't kill us. It won't have enough time to get enough energy to build up. So he's probably going to retreat it. And whatever he brings in will die to the Ninetales. Maybe not first time, but it will die. This Mr. Mime's only going to do 30 damage, so we can use a potion. Yep. Alright, so we're going to use our potion here. Alright, another potion. Perfect. Okay. Mr. Mime's dead. We're just going to put energy on this Vulpix. We're going to kill the Mr. Mime. Alright, so already we're at 2 points, and whatever he brings in will die. So he's going to concede. Alright, there. He conceded. So that's how this deck works. We're going to do one more battle just to show you guys. Alright, so as we get into our next battle, I really quickly want to thank you guys for all the support you've been giving this channel. It makes my day. I personally don't think I deserve it, but I appreciate all of it. Thank you guys. And yeah, so let's get on in here. So we're going to start this battle off by going second. That's awesome. Exactly what we wanted. And our deck's going to be looking like Farfetch'd, I guess. So we'll just put him in there. We'll see what happens. Alright, so it looks like he's running a grass deck, which is perfect for us. So let's see what happens here. He's going to use a Professor's Research. And he really can't attack with his Paris anyways, unless he... Alright, so he's using Pokeball. He's just going to bring in something basic, I guess. We'll see what it is. He's just not going to bring it in. There's our Meowth. We're just going to put him in for safety. But this Paris should not be able to kill our Farfetch. So if he doesn't get a Pokemon in there, we win next turn. But that's not going to happen. He's going to put something in there. The only question is what? I could see this being a Venusaur EX deck, but really you don't see very much grass decks, to be honest with you. You usually see the psychic decks or the occasional electric or water deck. Alright, so it's Parasect. He can't attack though. And it looks like it's an Executor EX deck. There's our Ninetales. We're just going to have to put something on Meowth now. And hit the Parasect. Thank you for all the support this channel's been getting again. And if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, I know, asking a lot, but it's just something I'd enjoy. And it only takes you guys a couple seconds. Obviously, you don't have to. And if you made it to this point, comment hot dog. And that way I know that you guys really enjoy this content. Anyways, it's our turn now. So we're going to use our red card because he has a nasty amount of cards right in his hand right now. So it's going to get rid of all 6 of them. Let's see what... He should only have 3. And hopefully we just ruined his day. But again, there's really nothing we can do right now because we don't have our Moltres or Vulpix. So we're just going to have to keep hitting this Parasect. And honestly, I probably should have used my... Oh, I don't even have Sabrina in there. Never mind. Yeah, this is wonky. That's for sure. Let's see what happens. He's going to put a Petalil back there. I really don't know what this deck is supposed to be honest with you. I haven't seen this, like, ever. I think he just made his own grass deck, and I guess it's been working for him. But let's see. We got ourselves a Vulpix. Okay, that's awesome. We'll put Vulpix here. We'll start building our energy up. And we'll kill off the Parasect. Be nice if we could get a Sabrina in here, though. Because I have a feeling we're going to be losing our Farfetch'd here soon. I just don't know, though. Since I can't really predict what he's got going on his deck. Ugh. Let's see here. So, he is building up this Petalil. So, yep, there's a Logan. and he's going to do 50 damage and start building up stuff onto his execute. So I really don't know. I honestly, if I get a Sabrina here, perfect. All right, we can kill the execute, which is what we need to do. So we're going to do that. We can use our X speed, that way our far-fetched still is. We probably didn't need to do that, to be honest with you, but we did. Alright, so now we're going to use kill off the execute. Ninetales will be able to survive the Lilligant's attack, so he should be good. And if he has nothing to do here, he's gonna forfeit. But we'll see. So it's his turn. He has 4 cards in his hand, and he's gonna put a Pidgeon back there. Now, if he doesn't, yep, they're conceded. Alright, that's our second game of the books. So, you guys obviously know this deck works. You guys know what to do, how to do it, and in case you need it real quickly, here is everything that this deck includes in it. So you guys can build it yourself, you can try it out. Let me know how it works for you guys in the comments. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video.